Yo guys, what's going on? For today's video, we got another replay review inside the mind of a pro. The series continues, but today we are going to move over to the other continent that is known as Europe. Yeah, but whatever that was. Anyways, before I get started, I just want to say I checked my analytics just now, and we still have 68.5% of you guys unsubscribed that watch my videos. That's just not good enough. I'm gonna need you guys to hit that sub button. It's free. Just help your boy out. But anyway, let's get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. BDS versus Giants. Okay, guys, I know in this series inside the Mind of a Pro, I've always done the North American side, but today we're going to go over to EU. And to be honest, everyone knows in EU, BDS wins everything. They're a powerhouse. But personally, I don't really watch much EU, so I'm going to watch this with the first time, probably like a lot of you guys, and we're going to see why they're so dominant. I'm going to help you break it down, what they do really well, why they're so unbeatable. But just as a preface, that's I'm telling you, I don't really know what happens, but I am going to spoil it for you right now. This is Game 7 of the Grand Finals of the last European Regional, where BDS does end up winning this and forcing a bracket reset. And the next game that we will review is them winning the entire tournament. But I just wanted to spoil that for you guys. I'm sorry, but I had to. But we're going to get into why BDS is so dominant. And for the start, we're going to start with their quote-unquote EU GOAT, Monkey Moon's camera settings, his presets, everything he's got. Off the bat, this is a really good fake by Steak. So Steak says he's faking this because, look, normally Monkey Moon has to respect Steak's shot because he's last man. But look at what Steak does. He just hits the ball with his wheels so it doesn't go anywhere. And Itachi's already jumping, as you can see. This is a lot of things that resemble NA. This is a very common play. Very well done. But Monkey Moon reads it. 5 head. 500 IQ. And gets a good block. So right off the bat, good awareness. Gets a good save. Okay, already had noticed that BDS is super aggressive in that first rotation. Their third man was above their line. The other team's line, which is definitely more on the aggressive side. So Monkey Moon just getting pads, kind of chilling. A little bit fortunate bump by the other team, and he just lands where the ball ends up. But yeah, okay. So he hasn't really done much. He's just vibing, grabbing some pads, kind of playing a more defensive role to start the game. Really good spacing. So what I'm going to say so far is I've noticed BDS's spacing on the field and their control of like each part of the field is A1, tier 1. So as you can see, look, Mark's on the ball in the left corner of Giants' side, and Monkey Moon's playing the third role. But look at this whole other corner on the Giants' side. Extras has that entire space, so Mark doesn't even have to really struggle or think about getting the shot on net. He just wants to get it over to the other side to the open space, and that's what he does. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work out. But so far, I've noticed, I think what makes them so good, just right off like my first impression, is the space they control. Because look at Mark, he's just focused on beating that defender now and getting it to the other side. So close to being a goal. But then, yeah, Extra stays on the ball, continues pressure. So Giants will have a free clear, and here it starts again. They're going to start reading Giants' clears. That was a really good touch by Itachi, actually, though. That was, against a team like BDS, I'm assuming your clears are going to have to be not very, what's the word? You're not going to be able to, you can't predict their clears, or you can't let them predict your clears. You have to do something, add a little bit of spice, you know, so they can't just like continually rotate and read your clears just so they can keep putting on pressure until you eventually have to give up a goal. Monkey Moon playing patient, forcing out a touch by the other team so they can maybe get a counterattack. Unfortunately, Mark gets beat. Again, Monkey Moon's very defensive. See, I don't really watch a lot of EU, so I don't know if Monkey Moon's got this defensive third man kind of role. He's not really doing, he hasn't done too much, to be honest, so far. Very aggressive stance on that. He played his opponent very well. I can tell they already have really good communication right here, right? So he tells Mark, Monkey Moon says to Mark, I'm behind you. You got that? I'm going to follow your touch. But look how close Extra is to Monkey Moon right here. Most teams, their communication, their trust isn't as good as what they're about to do. So Extra's right there, right? Maybe it's unfortunate he got there. He shouldn't be there. It works out, whatever. But instead of Monkey Moon double committing, he's going to trust his teammate and play off his touch. So instead of jumping like he does right there, and imagine if he jumps. This is a free ball for Zomway, and he's got a free shot at the net at Mark, who just made the save. Probably a goal for Giants, right? But he trusts his teammate, and that's the key here. Probably with communication as well. So instead of jumping at that ball and just throwing himself out the play, he waits, and then boom. He sees what his teammate's doing. He recognizes what's going on and gets a crucial beat on Zomway. That free shot turns into a counterattack now. His team can go get boost. They can start the rotation. And just like that. That was all off of the trust, communication, and just knowing your teammate. Good bump. As their first man role there, you always just want to get the defender off the ball some way possible. If you get the challenge on the ball, it's great. But if you can bump him, it works just as well as long as your teammate's ready for it. Oh, Zomway's got to be scoring that. Again, Monkey Moon went for a beat, and he actually got beaten to it, but his team wasn't ready for the follow-up. Fortunately for them, Zomway just kind of missed an open net. You got to be scoring those. That's got to hurt. Again, he's going to troll this middle part of the field, right? He's going to control it. That way, their clears, Giants' clears. Wherever they go on the field, they're always going to have a BDS player ready. Missed the mid boost. Happens to everybody. So far, I don't know if this is intention, but BDS's first man has been getting beat on their clears a lot, which could be intentional because a lot of teams do like to let their first man maybe get beat or just, hey, make the enemy do something so that way we'll get a free touch on it, and that's what it looks like. But it's kind of a weird thing. You never really think that you want your first man to get beat, right? Maybe they're doing it on purpose. Maybe they're just slow so far. Maybe just a little bit out of position. Who knows? Monkey Moon, not the greatest challenge. Does end up getting dunked. But gets pads, rotates back. Good touch. Not gonna lie, BDS is kind of getting demolished so far in this first game. They had that good little stint on offense. But that's about it. They can't really get boost and break out. As I say that. Monkey Moon smart not to challenge. She knows he's last. If he gets beat there, then it's a free goal. But instead, waste time so his teammates can get back in a rotation. Gets a good little soft touch. Again, so this is really smart by Monkey Moon. He sees none of his teammates are going to be able to follow this. If he just flips and booms this out, it's not going to do any good. Mark's still landing. He's going to be in the air now, and Extra's going to be by himself. So what does he do? He touches it light to himself and forces out a 50 just in the purpose of stalling time so his teammates can get boost and rotate, right? Really well done. It's not the greatest play. Like, you're not going to be scoring off of it anytime soon. But in pro Rocket League like this, half the time is just possession and buying time for your teammates to get boost and rotate and get in a rotation. So if anything you could do to help that or excel that, you're going to be a good team. Good little counterattack. Unfortunately, it doesn't really result in anything. But Extra does a good job of playing the clears. Not the greatest challenge. Oh, good try. Good pass by Mark. Good of Monkey just to get a shot off. Get some shot pressure going since they've been on defense kind of this entire game. Monkey Moon. He tried a solo attempt. You got to give it a lot of space, which is interesting. Good save. Don't really know if that's what he had in mind exactly went up, but it gets the job done. Interesting demo. 0 seconds. OT Game 7. Grand Finals. Excuse me. He's going to play it safe, right? He's not going to... If you're an OT like this, what he does is really smart. He could turn his car and keep driving forward, right? But what if Mark loses the 50 and he's out of position? He has to use half of his boost canister just to get back to get that ball and then use the other 50 to challenge that. But since he turns his car like this, a little bit towards his own net, he's ready and he's going to play it safe in case the 50 doesn't go in their favor. Because trust me, in Game 7 OT in the Grand Finals, you're not going to be playing as aggressive as if it wasn't OT or Game 7 in general. You're going to be playing not to concede, basically. Not to get scored on. Good control. Good little bump on his flick. And again, I'm guessing BDS is just going to try and get possession and play their clears right here. So State clears it. Monkey Moon plays it and gets a beautiful little pop. He gets a pop. So look at Zamwe and Itachi. They're in good spots. But this touch is so light and so just close to his teammate Extra with communication, because he probably knows he's over on that side, right? That he can follow it with confidence, even though Mark is pushed up. So that little light touch, instead of just booming and giving away possession, allows for this counterattack / pressure to happen. Extra almost gets a double touch goal out of it. Good challenge by Monkey Moon. Just keep the pressure. Saves his boost, gets a touch. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty lucky double touch, but it happens. Really good bump. And now again. Ooh. How many of you guys would have went for that mid boost? Be honest. How many of you guys going for this mid boost? I respect it. He ball over boost. He gets boost later in the play, so really respectable. Don't really know what's going on here. Some corner stuff. Again, more corner stuff, and that's a goal. So eventually just repeated pressure until Giants made a mistake. But here we kind of saw I would just say, what should we call it? The defensive backbone that makes up BDS, and probably why they're so good on both ends. Their offense didn't really show, but their defense and challenges were so good with their rotation and their communication, which is why they weren't able to give up a goal. They should have gotten scored on with Zamwe, right? But yeah, so that game kind of showed their defensive backbone. Now let's get into the next game. Alright guys, so this is the next game in the grand finals. This is after the bracket reset, and this is actually where Team BDS won the tournament. Again, spoiler. But this, I believe, this game is more of a, definitely not 1-0. It's actually 2-1. But we're going to see how the goals happen. But this time, we're not going to start off on Monkey Moon's camera the entire time. We're going to switch it around. So today, I'm starting on Mark. Got his classic car design. See, already off the bat, look how much faster Mark's playing. I'm guessing they're going to have some kind of roles, or every player's going to have their tendencies. Mark's already zooming around, looking for boosts, looking for bumps, which is what Monkey Moon really wasn't doing too much. He was bumping here and there, but not like... Mark hasn't slowed down from Supersonic until that second right there. A little bit too hot coming in. Doesn't get the greatest touch. His teammate bails him out with a good save. But again, they're getting pads. BDS has done a really good job of getting boosts or playing off the pads instead of playing off the big boost, right? Which is why their defense has been so good, is because they're always picking up pads, just ready to challenge something. So far, Mark's playing super fast has honestly hurt them in this first 40 seconds, just because his challenges haven't been too great. As we saw, he whiffed and went a little bit too fast to a challenge, but it's been working. Looking for bumps, as I was talking about. He just rotated in the play. He didn't really rotate. He just cut the play and was like, yeah, I'm going to go for this. So Mark kind of resembles an Arsenal is what I'm picking up so far. Maybe like a Rizzo, but I would say more Arsenal just because how aggressive he is. But like, look, the way he plays actually really resembles him, because he looks for bumps when he's on the offensive side, but he's just always looking to challenge the ball or hit the ball in some way. Like he's an itch to hit the ball. Not as much as Arsenal, because it's EU. They're a little bit more passive. Good bump by the other team. Is it going to lead to a goal? No. There, he probably just wanted to boom it, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Go next. Here, he's probably going to... He's going to let his teammate get the boost. But again, he has pads. You get 30 boosts, you can do almost anything. And he goes upfield with that 30 boost because his team... Communication Monkey Moon saying, yo, go upfield, there's space, I'm gonna hit this to you. So what does he do? He goes upfield, they get a good little counterattack, but it's not really leading up to much. Right? Very back and forth game. There's Arsenal. I could literally envision me being in that net and Arsenal being the one chasing me. It's just PTSD. Anyway. He plays really fast, I was talking about, but he's not on 0 boost. He always has 20 boosts, which is really good. Because a lot of these players, a lot of you guys that maybe want to play fast, you guys, I'm going to be honest, you guys don't do a good job of keeping a certain amount of boost always in your tank, so you always have some in the reserves, you know, just in case. But he does a really good job of doing that. Or if he does have 0, there's always a boost or a couple pads he grabs within a couple seconds. That was an epic snap. It didn't even make any noise. Good try on the passing play. Little 3-man counterattack, I would call it. Not going all the way back for boost. Once again, he's playing off his pads. He's getting beat off these challenges just like Monkey Moon was, but it's forcing out Giants to beat them to the ball, which allows free hits. Oofy. Bad double commit. There's definitely a... I wonder if it's going to lead to a goal. No. Oh my god, that's Arsenal. He literally just cut the ball. That is definitely Arsenal. Arsenal's done that to me in 2s, 100%. He just takes the ball from me. So, more and more he looks like Arsenal. His play style. Good try on the pre-flip. No boost. What's he going to do? Probably look for a bump in their pads. He's just going to get out. But he's not going to go for big boost. He's just going to play with his pads. Honestly, a very poor touch. Yeah. Okay. So right here, it was good job by Giants to just get the ball on the other side, force pressure. But right here, I'm going to tell you what he should have done. He gets pads. I like it. He maybe misses a couple. But instead of just straight jumping, he should be going to the backboard and either just trying to boom it out to the left side where none of Giants are for open space and just stall time for his teammates. Or he should be driving on the backboard and catching the ball on his car. Like not flipping, just letting it hit his car and then getting another follow-up. Because right here, he's the last man. What's your #1 role as last man? Not let the ball go in your net and stall time for your teammates to get back. So he doesn't really do that. And his touch is poor. Itachi reads it. Free goal. Alright, let's move on to extra. The Fennec user. Stinky. No, I'm joking. Extra good boost steal off kickoff. Interesting has ball cam off a lot. Good try on the shot attempts. He has ball cam off more than any player I've seen so far. Even though he has it on a lot, but like this is like 2016 vibes. So Extra's been the first player where I don't know if it's just this little instance, but he's playing a lot off the big boost. Didn't really read what was going on there. Probably regretted going for that ball as soon as he jumped. That's so interesting that he takes ball cam off there. He's like the only player I've seen that kind of takes out ball cam this much and plays with it off. It just must be habit. Good challenge in the corner there. Good challenge by Mark to follow it up. Counterattack here. Bang, bang. There it is. See, 2 good Wait, it was 3 good challenges. So, Extra has this challenge, right? Again, he's stalling time. He sees an opportunity to just get a good 50. Boom. Mark's lurking, waiting for that 50 to see where it goes. They got to get aggressive. 29 seconds down by 1. He gets a pretty lucky but good dunk that goes off the sidewall and out. And Zamway's all the way back. So what Monkey Moon could do is either shoot and give away possession, or what does he do? He passes to the open man, gets a beat on Itachi. Mark all he has to do is rip it on net. Boom, does that goal. But that was all off the back of some good defensive positioning and challenges and just awareness to get down the field. You got to go boom, 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 right? Ooh, Zamway. So right here, Extra does a good job. He does a good job of getting in the way. I believe Monkey Moon probably could go for this. But this is good, right? But his touch is a little bit poor, and it goes straight to Zamway, where it should be more to across the field, where it's out of the threatening zone. But Zamway's got to be putting on this. This is another open net, practically. Zamway's kind of missed 2 open nets, so he needs to work on his shooting, kind of like me. But yeah. And then Itachi's shot is also poor. Oh my god, this is definitely some nerves, some scrambling on defense. Just don't get scored on, panic, whatever we do, don't want to get back in the net last couple seconds. But I believe we're about to go in OT. Zamway, keeping it up. Alright, let's finish the game in Monkey Moon's perspective. Good positioning. Kind of just letting the play come to him. He's chilling. He's not wasting boost, just driving around doing nothing. He's making the other team force out the touches. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. Kind of some boring Rocket League. Not going to cap. Good double. Wait, is that in? No. Oh my god, he almost scored that. It was a good double. Almost had it. Good pass by Extra to Mark. Back off the roof. A little bit too far. Couldn't follow it. Good keeping by Extra. Play the clear by Monkey. Pop it up to his teammate. Start the process all over again, right? They clear it back. We're going to send it back. Bang. Oh my god. Giants are confident. They just play fast. Bang. It's kind of just boom ball. Classic overtime boom ball. I just don't want this ball on my side of the field. Get away from my goal. I'm going to send it all the way to yours. That's what's going on right now. Kind of a poor challenge. So right here, one thing in an A it does a lot. I'm actually going to credit to one of my good friends, retired, AXB. If you guys remember AXB from Space Station, he kind of invented it. I'm not gonna lie, called it the AXB hover, but now it's just called like hovering. I don't know if EU does this, but in my experience for Pro, Rocket League, and NA, so Itachi gets a solo play going, right? Instead of jumping like Monkey Moon does straight at the ball, where he's not gonna get beat because he doesn't have the speed or the height to match him, instead you just kind of hover at the height of wherever the ball is, or kind of in front of the net, so that way they have to come to you and they're forced to get it over you. So even if they do get it over you, the point is that they have to get it over you, right? But your teammates should be behind you, ready to clear that ball over. Because if they go below you, then that leaves so many options for flip, reset, dribble, continue the air dribble. But as long as they go above you, there's only one place, or as long as you hover, there's only one place they can go, which is above you. So shout out to ASB, which is what I believe Monkey Moon should have done there. But yeah, good try, good save by Extra, reading the play that Giants were trying to create. Cheeky little challenge. Again, playing off of Giants' touches. Gets a good little air dribble. Does he... Oh! So close. I'm not going to lie. This might be a hot topic, but EU is definitely a lot worse at challenging solo plays. Their midfield game is really strong, but their offensive defending, offensive plays is pretty poor. So I think a player like Justin or Sipical or Atomic would just eat these up. I think they would be farming in EU based off what I've seen in these shorts and this, again, small sample. It could just be nerves. You never know. But that's my hot take right there. Again, I got to be a little NA biased, right? Good demo. Relieves some of the pressure I believe that BDS can get. Stake kind of gives the ball away. Monkey Moon just wants to get it out. No boost. Let me rotate back. Get some pads. So the main thing is BDS plays with 24 boosts. That's like their thought process. Get 2 pads and stay in the play. Obviously get boosts if you can, but get pads, stay in the play. That's what they're thinking. I think that's why they're always involved in the play. They're always challenging. And it's because they always have 24 boosts and they're always just like, instead of going for the big boost, they're always controlling that little parts of the field where the pads are. That's why they're always, most of the time, they're on the ball or ready to be on the ball, which makes other teams panic. And then they throw in passing plays and solo plays like that. Oh, Extra. Just like that. GG's, I'm guessing. Ooh. That's a poor shot by Monkey Moon. That should be wraps. Maybe a little bit of nerves again. What does he do? Solo play. No one's challenging him at all. Good shot. Not the greatest defense, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, that was my take on BDS versus Giants and what makes BDS so unbeatable. If you guys would like more EU in the future, let me know. But I would appreciate you guys subscribing and liking the video if you enjoyed it. Tell me what series you want to see next, but I really greatly appreciate it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. I appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna sign off. Have a good rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And peace. Bye bye.